Hey, it's ManLikeSuper here, and today I want to talk about sex and free love. Yeah, we do. Once upon a time, it was the 50s, where everything was swell. There was guys and girls, and a lick of Brill cream in your hair was considered risque. So, in the 50s, the teenagers were basically miniature versions of their parents. And their parents were square, so they were a little small squares. Yeah, and then it was the 60s. There was sex, drugs, rock and roll, and Jimi Hendrix. LSD came out, the miniskirt was invented, and oh my god, out came the pill. That's right, contraception. But the joke wasn't on the women in this situation, it was on the men. The estrogen in the pill wasn't being broken down in the sanitation system. It's going right into the water system, into the reservoirs. So the men are thinking, great, I'm not going to get my missus pregnant. But in the other hand, the men are going tits. So the next time you see a man with man boobs, it ain't always because he's been eating too much McDonald's. You know, just saying. So we know you hear about your parents or your grandparents talking about free love, or it was the 60s. It was a different time back then. They're talking about all the free love. People were having sex everywhere. It was amazing. And 1 second. It wasn't like there was fucking AIDS in that time. No, there was none of that. All they had to concentrate on was, don't get my fucking girlfriend pregnant. And another thing, women were having sex a lot younger. A lot younger. I'm talking about pedophilic kind of territory. I'm saying Jimmy Savile is thinking, oh my god, that's a little young. But hey, it was the 60s. Yeah, you know? It was a different time back then. That's what they keep telling us. What kind of fucking time was it that anything goes? That's pretty much what happened. LSD. It was the 60s. Having sex with underage children. It was the 60s. Beating on black people. It was the 60s. Capitalism was seen as good for mankind. But it was the 60s. Perfumo scandal of 1963. Google it. Trust me. All I'm gonna say is, Prince Philip dressed up as a sex slave, handing out grapes at sex parties. But what do I care? It's just the Queen's husband, right? It was the 60s! That being said, I love the 60s. You know you're a sweet little lovemaker. Boom, boom, ow, boom, ow, foxy. Gum, 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 boom, ow, boom, ow, foxy. Gum, 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 gum. I got you. I don't remember how the rest of it goes, but I fucking love that song, right? Jimmy, we fucking miss you, man. Do you think the 69 was invented in the 60s? Don't forget to click the button. Yeah, and don't forget to send your comments down below. ManLikeSuper, chicka ow, chicka ow, here. Next week, ManLikeSuper and his saucy sidekick, go to Comic-Con. Make sure you click here now to see what we get up to. Going to Comic-Con. Hey, don't have to get myself a costume because I'm always in a costume. Checking out the nerds. Beating up the nerds. Get myself a little comic book on something that I like. Comic-Con!